All right. I was hoping to get you the visual for from the minister himself, and he has been defending. So the demonstrators were at the coordinating council waiting to see or get an audience from the minister, and he failed to appear. And he says that they did not secure any. They did not follow the due process, and that's why he also did not give them any audience to even look at the merits of their demonstration. But Safini, 97 pesswas in this time, what kind of nutrition are they feeding these children with for 97 pesswas, less than a cedi in this Ghana?
Well, you know, as a Ghanaian, it is not the best to hear that this is what the government pays for feeding per student, per child. It's unacceptable. I think in principle that has been accepted. The problem is the adjustment that has to be made. I regret that, there are various adjustments that we are making in the economy. Because we are on hard times. We are cutting back here, cutting back there. We are increasing here and increasing there. This is one area I would have hoped to have seen an increase. This is one area where an increase, notwithstanding all the challenges we are facing, all of us would have been happy about. But we see increases in other areas. And this one, there's no increase. And it's not the best. You see, yes, it is our party that is in power, but and these women, they will tell you that they are all our party people, many of them. Our party people who started doing those jobs after our party came to power. It is not a secret. So for them to get to that level of apprehension, to say the least, tells you that it's not going well. And they've
not been paid this 97% for the last year.
You see now, so it worsens their plight. And we all know the ball of kinky, that 90% doesn't buy one ball of kinky. It is not the best. You see, and I would have wished, I know that the Ashanti Regional Minister, like all the ministers, all members of government, are under extreme pressure because of the difficulties that we have. He was in a very crunch meeting, we are told. So I can imagine being in that crunch meeting, dealing with serious issues, trying to find solutions to big problems. Then hear people screaming outside. He should have been able to have managed the situation a little better. If he had managed the situation better, I don't think we'd have been talking about it this morning. I'm sure he would probably have spoken to them. Oh, we know your problems, so we understand. You don't worry, the money will be. But you see, we are having a meeting. This is not the place you should make noise. You will relax. That small communication could have solved the problem. This morning, we would not even have heard that happened. But unfortunately, the pressure on him was so high. The noise the women were making was also so high. But he should have managed the situation better. We would not have been discussing this. As for the money that is being paid them, I'm sure he himself is aware that he understands their plight. And he himself, I know he is not happy that this is the money they are getting, but he is constrained. So I can understand his frustration in the situation. It's unfortunate it happened like this. I'm sure, but I heard subsequently that he engaged them through his personal assistant, and the tension is a bit different from now than it was when that video was being taken.
Opanyin, is it a sign of arrogance on the part of our leaders? Because they are here to serve us, and if the people have concerns, shouldn't you be listening to them?
You see, Philip made a comment which I find very difficult. And it's not only his party people, but NDC too have done the same. It's our party people who are doing this work. Is that how it's supposed to be?
No,
And
but
anyway,
the reason I said that is that our party people are more sympathetic to our party. So for them to feel this way,
it's
what
got
I'm saying.
nothing to do with politics, Philip.
Yeah, it shouldn't have anything
They
to
are
do with politics.
Ghanaians.
Yeah.
It's got nothing to do with politics. And this is what we do when political parties come into power. Were there no people there who were doing this job before they came? And what happened to them?
They were sacked.
We should stop that kind of thing. Once an election is over, let's build a nation and let's get Ghanaians together. We are not united. And the same issue we're talking about in terms of service.
Yeah.
He has, the regional minister, is a regional minister, he has demonstrated it. You saw the video. In fact, I was glad you played.
Give us back the video.
Listen, I was glad you played that one and not what he said.
And not
You
what
saw
he said.
his reaction.
But I wanted what he said.
You
though.
saw his reaction. He was standing on the top floor and he was screaming at them downstairs. Couldn't he have come down? The ladies who cook the food.
So that's on the screen.
This one. Look at his reaction.
Yeah.
Look. Is he not a government person? Is he not supposed to be serving us? Is this how he should react?
Maybe he was in a crunch meeting.
Crunch meeting or no crunch meeting? It's no excuse. In a crunch meeting, he tells those at the meeting, something is happening down there. Please let me go and take care of it. And you don't take care of it the way he's taking care of it. You come down, first of all, you show respect. Irrespective of the level they are, you show respect, because the job that they are doing are helping children who sometimes don't have meals a day. And that is what they depend on.
And they're laying down their tools from today.
And President Kufuor brought school feeding, isn't it?
Yes.
Why do you think he brought school feeding? President Kufuor brought school feeding because he realized that a lot of children who were coming to school or who weren't coming to school was because they didn't even have food to eat. So he introduced it. So it has increased the population of school children in the classroom. And it's important. Food is important. Water is important. So you don't treat the women like that. And it's not even a question of, oh, you people, hold on. You owe me 1 year's arrears, 97 pesswas. Do you not fuel your car? Is it no more than the 97 pesswas? And you can't pay that. And Philip was right when he said he expected that some of these things would have been part of the things we are increasing. It should have been in the budget. Little drops of water will always make a mighty ocean. And you should think about that.
Opanyin, what can 97 pesos buy?
You can't buy 10. Today, when you go and put air in your tire, 4x4 pickups, it's 5 CDs.
Yes.
It's 5 CDs. Ordinary saloon car is 3 CDs. And you are feeding children. 97 pesswas. 97 pesswas. We don't respect. We take it that, and see, and this is the challenge of a lot of the projects that government brings up and glosses it that, we are doing this. Go to the bottom of it and see what is happening. Go to the bottom of it and see what is happening. One district, one factory. Fantastic idea. Go to the bottom and see what is happening. It's not right. It's not right. Where women and caterers are cooking food for our children. Every child in the school is a Ghanaian and is a future somebody. Malnutrition does not help anybody, and it has effects on children. So if they are demonstrating, and you know that prices of goods have gone up in the market. In fact, you should be the first one to call them. How many times do they meet these caterers? How many times a year? To find out what their challenges are, find out what their problems are. What is the modus operandi of working with caterers in our schools? What's the modus operandi? And then you come and act that way. The president should call him and should call him. Oh man, come here. Those people, and Philip said they are the party people. That's even the reason why he should call them. If not the president, somebody, somebody should be able to call him and tell him, you don't act that way towards Ghanaians.
It's arrogance, a sign of arrogance. Is it arrogant?
His body language. What does his body language show? What did his body language show? They say action speaks louder than words. What did his body language show? Just walked. Even standing on the top level there, he could have spoken to them in a particular way.
He says he sent his PA to
you don't need the PA. We need you. Come down. What's crucial meeting are you having? Okay, we're having a crucial meeting. And you hear the caterers shouting down. You come out. You go down. Oh, Asembeya. They will shout at you. You calm them down.
But the issue of the caterers also, following the due process, securing, legal backing to demonstrate. Shouldn't you also look at that as well?
You are in arrears of 1 year. You haven't paid me. These caterers, what do they know about going through the legal process? Can they afford a lawyer? And why should it
At least
even
get a police permit for a demonstration of such nature.
Why should it even get there?
It wasn't a
It wasn't a demonstration.
So the minister says they did not get any police permit whatsoever.
It was not a
so
demonstration.
No due
It
process
was not a
followed.
demonstration.
Well,
They went to air their feelings.
Yeah. No, they went to go and find out.
Protest.
They went to air their feelings with regards to the arrears that
So they
are
didn't
owed
need
them.
any police
What
permit
police
whatsoever
permit?
or any security protection.
They came to see the minister. That's why they came there.
It was not a public demonstration for which purpose they needed a police permit.
Should he not have given them audience? Should not have given them audience. And this is what happens. You come and beg me to vote for you. The president now puts your party into power. And you come and sit on my neck. And it happens. NDC happened. MPP is happening. It happens in our governance structure. And even happens in our health services. Sometimes when you go to the hospital and you're sick and you see the doctor won't sit down with you and go through what is wrong with you. Some of the doctors, not all, some. But it's your body and you've got to know. You've got to even describe the medicine they are giving you so that you can understand. Does it happen? Does it happen? So the respect of the people is number one in any governance structure. And we are disrespecting them by that kind of attitude.
Let me activate the phone line, 0302908607, 0302908607, 0302908607. You can call and join the conversation. And then we touch on our last subject. We have about 5 minutes or so to go. But the NDC National Chairman, Stephen Ayensu,